Okay, so let's start by importing the data from our Rainbow Unicorn spreadsheet into Power BI. What I'm going to do is click on Get Data, and I'm going to go to Excel and click on Connect, or double click on it. And I just plopped mine right on my desktop, so I just have it Sales Data Rainbow Unicorn Inc. right here. That's perfect. And I will click on Open. Now, depending on the size of the file or the database or whatever, it might take a couple minutes to load, which is totally fine. In this case, it's just a simple Excel file, so it's going to be really quick to load up all the different items and then import all the different items into Power BI. So what we'll see right here are all the different worksheets. We see dashboard, dashboard data, all the different worksheets that we created. And then right here are all of the named ranges. You'll remember that we named all those different ranges on each of the worksheets. Well, that's what each of these items is right here, are all the named ranges. But what I'm going to do is just select which data from that spreadsheet I want to import and the data that I want to connect to. So I want to connect the dates, the geography, and you'll notice that as I select on these items, right over here, we can see what our data is going to look like. So you can say, oh, actually, I didn't want geography. That was a mistake, or so forth. But I do want geography. I want the monthly report, the product, sales figures, and survey results. Now I can just make sure that all of this data looks correct. I think that all looks great. And so I'm going to click on Load. Now, like I said before, it might take a couple of minutes to actually load the data depending on how big the file is. And so if you are working with an Access database that has millions and millions and millions of rows worth of data, it might take a few minutes to actually load all this data. As you can tell, we just have one spreadsheet with 8,000 rows worth of data, and so it actually loaded it very, very quick. Okay, so all of our data is now imported. We can actually see all the spreadsheets right here: dates, geography, monthly report, product, sales figure, and survey results. Now I'm going to come over here to the data tab, and we can actually see all of our different data. So here are the dates, and click on geography. Here's the geography worksheet, the monthly report, and click on the product, and so on. Now what we can actually do is manipulate our data in here, and so I could actually insert a column. So I can do a new column, and I can create a calculation to create a new field or whatever. Right now we aren't going to do that. We're not going to input new columns and create new fields and new calculations and things like that. All of our data is already set up quite nicely in our spreadsheet, so we don't need to do really any manipulation on our end in Power BI. But this is where we can see all of our data. And it's all right here. And you'll notice that, for instance, under dates, each of the column headers, so dates, month number, month name, quarter, all of those are right here. Date, month number, month name, and so on.